Hi everyone. I quickly want to address an article I saw on social media regarding McDonald in China trying to ban black people from entering their restaurant. This is my own opinion. I don't know about you. What baffles me a lot is the fact that we black people, we always want to play victims. We always want to feel sorry for ourselves. If McDonald, if it's true, ban black people from entering their restaurants in China, so what? To me, I believe that if they banned me from a place, it is my money. I would take my money somewhere else. Or that could give me an opportunity for me to also set something. And by the way, McDonald's food is not healthy anyway. So what's the fuss? Why are we all on social media and trying to always play victims and feel we are being racist towards? There's a lot of racist towards us, but sometimes we could be racist towards ourselves. We don't love ourselves. Now, the point I'm going to point out now is the fact that if they banned you from McDonald's, wouldn't that give you a good opportunity for you to also create your own restaurant? I always see and I always notice something about we black people. We do not support ourselves. And we always play victims. We always feel people do not like us, people do not value us, people do not respect us. Because the reason is because we do not respect ourselves. Sometimes when they say black people, they address us as black people, we find that word black to be offensive. What is bad in being black? Some of us bleach our skins just because we do not like ourselves, just because we are not comfortable in the skin that we are in. When they call you black, what is wrong in you being black? You are black. So get it. There is nothing wrong in you calling somebody white. It is okay for you to call somebody Latino. But when they call you black person, you get angry about it. Why? The moment you start to believe in yourself, the moment you start to respect yourself, the moment you start to support yourselves and create values into yourselves, that is when people will start to respect you. Sometimes I wonder why black people do not support themselves. I go to shops in Southeast London to shops for African food. And sometimes I get so surprised by seeing majority of black people. When I talk to them, why are you not patronizing these shops? It's an African shop, support African businesses. They will tell you they rather go to a Pakistani shop. They rather go to an Indian shop to buy something. They give you flimsy excuses. And what are the excuses that they give you? They will say African food are sometimes very expensive than the Pakistanians and the Indians. But have you ever thought that the reason why those food are more cheaper with them is the fact that they have the buying power? And when I mean about buying power is that they have a community. They stand strong. They support themselves. If their fellow brother or fellow sister do not have the money do not have money to set up a business, they help that person. So that is why they rather sell your food back to you. The hair that we wear, the hair that we do, our hair product, they rather sell it back to you because why? We are the people of consumers. We consume a lot. We consume a lot. So when you see it out there that people are telling you they are disrespecting you because you don't respect yourselves, because you don't value yourselves, because you don't support yourselves, you rather pull yourself down, you rather badmouth somebody else, your own fellow race, criticize what they do, you do not support them. And when you see other races doing it, you get angry. The only time I see black people come together, and this is the truth, is when there is a party. Reason is because they know you are the one spending the money. They don't spend money or support you. That's true. You don't support one another. There is a lot of resentment. You don't support when your fellow black person is doing something. You rather criticize them. You rather talk. You rather badmouth them. You rather say things about whatever they are doing. But when you see other race trying to say something about your color or banning you from somewhere, that is when you start to pull the victim card game. The feeling sorry act. Oh, they don't like me. Oh, because I'm black. So what? Some people, they've so bleached their skin to the point that sometimes you can't even recognize them. Why? Because the reason is because you are not comfortable. You are not comfortable in your own skin. You are not. You are not comfortable. You don't believe in yourself. Some of us, we've lost our identity. We don't know who we are anymore. So when other race talk, belittle you, talk down at you, then you get angry about it. Then you start saying that, oh, they've been racist towards you. Must there be everything is racist? Because I see no reason why. Because if you could call somebody that is a white person, you call them, oh, the white boy, the white girl. They don't get angry about that because why? They love who they are. That is their identity. But what happened to you when they say you are a black person? Now you get angry about it. If they banned you from McDonald, that is a great opportunity for you and for me to create a restaurant. And this is the question I need to ask us today. If my fellow brother, if my fellow sister create a restaurant today, am I going to patronize her? That is the question to me and to you today. If my fellow brother and sister do something, am I going to patronize them? I don't know the answer to whoever is watching me today. There was a time I was in Southeast London. There's this lady, she sells African food. She's an African woman. She sells African food. I was just walking inside that shop that day because I like to patronize people. Okay? I patronize a lot. I patronize my kind. I'm not trying to be racist, but I'm just trying to support African business. So as I was entering into her shop that day, and I was just right in time. I caught her having a conversation with somebody else and saying that she doesn't like black people. Why don't you like black people? The person was asking her, because when they come into the shop, they will be pricing the store. But that doesn't mean you should say you don't like black people and you are a black person. So if people tell you, I don't like black people, so why do you have to criticize them? Why do you have to judge them? Because you as well don't like yourselves. You don't respect yourself. You don't support yourself. Why do you expect somebody else's to do the same to you? I'm urging you today to think and stop playing victims. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Hold your value. Believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. And it's a great opportunity for anybody out there in China. It is a call for you. If you're in China and you think they are banning black people in China to come and to enter into the McDonald restaurant, and I say if that is true, it is an opportunity for you to create a business and restaurant. And I hope somebody out there, you'll be able to patronize your own. Patronize your brothers and sisters and put down that criticism, resentment, rejection, and value yourself. Respect yourself. Yes, support yourself. Like that day, the lady discouraged me. I rather go to a Pakistani shop who pretend to like me just because he wants to take my money. So, please support yourself. Support whatever you see your fellow African, blacks, whichever race you are, support and put down hate, resentment, selfishness, hatred. Put it down. If you can set up a business in another country, because you could see Africa is a place whereby many people are running to, and they make life is so easy. Things are so easy for people to set up a business in Africa. They don't put pressure on them the way pressure is being put on black people if they want to set up a business in other countries. So if a other race could go to Africa to set up a business successfully and they are making it, so why not you as well? So please, put down the victim game and put down that act of feeling sorry for yourself. If the world throw lime at you, make lemonade out of it. Believe in yourself and be truthful to yourself. Till I come your way again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.